this is Danny Doyle, and I'm here with Casual Jacob. And since we get this kind of mid unit during preps, I figured let's listen to the soothing songs of prep musics while we do our Kaden unit review. It's probably not going to be a very long one. I don't have much to say about this guy. Jacob, do you have much to say about this guy?
I think I used him a little bit in the couple Birthright playthroughs I've done, but I just kind of end up dropping him for funny Swordmaster Lobster going wee.
That is kind of his curse, as he joins like 2 chapters before Ryoma. I'm pretty sure it's this one. The next chapter is the one where you fight Camilla, and then Ryoma joins before, like, Ryoma joins at the end of that chapter, so before you even have to do preps for the other one. You can grind him on the map or whatever if you want. Kaden is... So, it's tempting to compare Kaden to his Conquest counterpart in Keaton, right? Because Keaton and Kaden, like, they're both not Kitsune. They're both, whatever, beast. They transform, they use beast stones, so they get the stone bonuses, skill, speed, defense, or they lose defense for skill, and they gain skill and speed. And then if they use, what is it? There's beast stone, and then it's like beast rock or something.
I actually thought you would ask about this, so I went ahead and pulled it up. The beast rune does minus 2 skill, minus 1 speed, but plus 4 defense, 5 res.
Yeah, and you can't double with it, right? Or is it just minus speed?
It's just minus speed. So the Beast Stone is offensive, and the Beast Rune is defensive.
And then the Beast Stone Plus is the Beast Stone Plus just a straight upgrade on the Beast Stone, or is it slightly different?
It swings harder in both directions. Like, it gives you more speed, skill, and damage, but it removes more defense and res. And it lowers your strength and skill by 2 after combat.
Okay, so it's closer to, like, silver. It's like the silver stone.
It has higher highs, and it has lower lows than the Beast Stone. It's more exaggerated. That's the right word. It's exaggerated.
And so these might as well be Kaden's personal weapons. His direct daughter, I think Kaden has a daughter, can also use them, but she comes with her own Beast Stone, so it's kind of like they're only fighting over the Rune and the Beast Stone Plus, and no one else can use these other than if he has another kid, they can reclass into a Kitsune potentially, but he can't give Kitsune away as a class through friendship or marriage, so no one in the first generation can use Beast Stones. They are locked to 1 range, which is not as bad as it would be in other games, because 1-2 range is a lot weaker unless you're Ryoma in Fates. So it's not the death knell it would be, but I think that a combination of his joining time and also just the fact that he's kind of just a worse version of Keaton regardless of how you want to use him. He focuses on, like, really overkill speed, but again, you get another overkill speed unit who has 1-2 range and just, like, all the other stats in his favor. And Kaden has no fucking defense. Like, he's losing some from the Beast Stone, which is his only weapon for a long time, but I feel like even with the Ruin, his defense stat is not going to be great. I feel like he's very min-maxed, which is sometimes what you want to be, but he's min-maxed in all the wrong ways. He's an only 1-range unit who is min-maxed to be super offensive and not very defensive in a game that is extremely enemy phase focused. So he can't enemy phase at 2 range, and he can't enemy phase too many 1-range units before he dies. Combined with the fact that, so this is a Beastbane, it deals effective damage to Cavaliers, so that's something he shares with Keaton. Keaton. I get Keaton and Kaden mixed up too, because, like, you name both the Beast units things that sound similar to each other. I get that that's thematic, but it's also, like, it's gonna get me confused. So if I call him Keaton by accident, or if I call Keaton Kaden by accident, like, I'm sorry. But he is Beastbane, which is, like, decent. Effective damage against any horses is always nice. Unfortunately, this doesn't carry over if you reclass him, which sucks. But he also gets even-handed, which is just a worse version of, I think it's odd-shaped, or something like that. But basically, dealing extra damage on even turns, there's always going to be fewer even turns than there are odd turns. Or, at the very most, the same number. Whereas if you can always deal extra damage on odd turns, you can, plan out to do something big on turn 1. You can't do that with even-handed. You can plan out to do something big on turn 2, but I feel like that's worse, generally speaking. And if you play the map for an odd number of turns, you just miss out on a turn of even-handed. He also has worse pair-up bonuses. I believe it's luck and res or something stupid like that. It's not even res. It's luck and skill, I think, right? His pair-up bonuses for the Kitsune class are garbage. As opposed to Keaton, who gets, some of the best pair-ups. He's a really good backpack. He's strength and... I think he's strength and defense to some amount.
Yeah. I just looked up his pair-up bonuses, and Kaden gives, at C rank, he gives 5 speed and 2 luck, and then it adds res later. So he gives speed, luck, and res as his pair-up bonuses.
I guess speed is decent as a pair-up bonus. So he's not the worst backpack, but he's definitely a worse backpack than Keaton would be. Which I know, comparing them, especially since they're cross-game, is unfair, but it feels... I don't know, it feels natural to compare them because he's just all around a worse version of his Conquest counterpart. Especially if you do the reclass, because then he becomes a magical unit with base 1 magic. Are you fucking kidding me? So he's very one-dimensional. You are not reclassing this guy. I mean, you can, but he's trash if you do. I don't know.
Some things I can think of, you already mentioned Beastbane being pretty cool, since there's a lot of Cavaliers in Conquest, because it's an Orion class. I feel like it also is effective. It's effective against...
You mean Birthright?
I mean Birthright, yeah. There's a lot of...
I got confused. I know what you meant. I got thrown off, though. I was like, wait, yeah. Kaden in Conquest.
Yeah, so that's really useful just to take out... I think there's a couple Cavaliers in this chapter.
This is a great night.
I think his personal skill is Reciprocate, I believe, and it's basically he gives someone live to serve. If you heal him, they heal themselves a little bit. Yeah, it's like Diet Live to Serve, but the opposite, kind of, I guess.
This would be really nice if it was on a unit who could tank at all whatsoever. I guess he can magically tank.
Yeah, he has decent res, but then he's not countering.
He also has one of the higher base HPs in the game, so maybe I'm not giving him enough credit. Because it's kind of rare to get base 30 HP. It's kind of rare to have that in Fates. A lot of units just don't have HP stats.
Yeah. Scroll through a couple enemies real quick, just so we can get an idea of what an average attack stat is. Just go to some of the fighters and outlaws.
Sure. So we got... This guy's got an attack of 25. This guy's got an attack of 20. This guy's got an attack of 22 compared to his combined... So it's not actually that great, because, -7 for 25... Yeah, he gets, fucking 2-shot.
Yeah, he gets 2 or 3-shot by a lot of enemies. What I'm seeing with Kaden is I'm going to wind back to FE9 for a second. And Kaden is a not very durable unit in a very enemy phase heavy game. So he doesn't really have an enemy phase. So you want someone bulky who you can give even a forged javelin or a forged hand axe would be nice. Because bad countering is better than no countering.
That's the other downside to being stone locked is you can't forge the stones. You get 1 beast stone. You get 1 Beast Ruin, you get 1 Beast Stone Plus. And I'm fairly certain, even if you get a second one through recruiting him, I might be wrong, but I'm fairly certain you can't forge the 2 together by recruiting his daughter. So it's just kind of shit out of luck. Because, everyone else, even the people who are locked to 1 range, right? Let's say somebody who can only use axes. You don't get access to a hand axe in Birthright. So Rinkah. Even if she doesn't promote into... unpromoted Rinkah doesn't get 2 range. Oh, wait, no, she gets a throwing club. So everyone is locked to 1 range. No one is locked to 1 range then. Because you get access to the throwing katana, that's name I can't remember. And then you get access to Throwing Club and Javelin. Kodachi.
And you get Silas's Javelin.
I guess
and you get Bolt Naginata later.
Bow users are locked to 2 range, but that's a whole other can of worms. See, he's the only locked to 1 range unit, which, like, that's a huge downside now that I think of it. Like, 1-2 range isn't a big deal, but not having the option feels bad on a unit that is very clearly... I don't even know what he's supposed to do. Because, like, he's invested to... I guess he's supposed to attack and kill, but, like, the super high speed would lead me to believe doubling. He's not dodging anything. Like, not in Fates.
I could see Kaden working fairly well in a more player phase heavy game, where if you have like an archer you want to attack at 1 range, Kaden just doubles and does a bunch of damage to them.
True.
So I could see Kaden working in a more player phase heavy game, but since Birthright is so enemy phase heavy, his low defense just means you kind of have to hide him in a corner, and you could use him to like finish off a slightly chipped Cavalier because of Beastbane. But I just remember not really liking this guy that much, just because, again, you have so many units at this point that can have even just bad 1-2 range is still 1-2 range, and this guy just has 0 1-2 range.
I will say that given its 0% growth, and he has like better stats than
I don't think
the
reclassing
majority
into
of my
magic
army.
fixes him very much.
No, it doesn't. No, it definitely doesn't. I'm not wasting a fucking Heartseal on this motherfucker. That's the other thing, is like, reclassing him hurts him, but this is a game where not a lot of people reclass anyway, because you have limited access to Heartseals, so it's kind of like, he's not a good reclass target, but like, that just means that he's not competing with tons of other people. But yeah, as it's 0% growth, and he does have that beefy 15 strength and effective damage, and 22 speed, like, I'll probably be making use of him to some effect, but not that much. He's probably not going to be having kids, just because I'll be replacing him with, like, better units or units I want to fuck later on. But I think we've talked enough about him. Let's get ready to do this map. Oh, okay, before we get started, we have to do this. They're in love now. Isn't that great?
Right.
They bonded on the boat. Speaking of supports, right? So, I have deployed, if you'll notice, a couple of very subpar units because they have not had sex yet. If my understanding of the Fates pairings is correct, Kaze needs to, or Rinkah, but the pair of them, while paired up, needs to engage in combat on 4 separate occasions, and they will have S rank from that. If both my understanding of Fate's supports and my understanding of what their current support level is accurate. So we're going to be aiming for that while doing this map with a bunch of scary units, including Garen. Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, he's here.
Look at his stats. Those are scary. 33 strength, 29 defense. We have to kill this guy eventually. That's less than ideal. Thankfully we have a 1-tile choke point here, right? So I'm gonna put my beefiest defensive unit. Items.
Oboro will choke this point.
Yeah, I'm not giving her the Guard Naginata because I actually want her to attack at 1-2 range. But then I'm going to, let's see, we'll move Kaze here. Let's also mark these guys to make sure we're not, like, completely fucking up, right? Okay, Corrin, go in Orochi's backpack. Orochi is gonna fly here. So for those who don't know, this is one of the few non-route maps, right? So Corrin just has to escape to end the map, which is why I'm like, this is the chapter where we get Kaze, because it's like, I can end it once he has that. The only side objectives are like this chest, the Great Knight has a hammer, and this guy has some gold. And that's all we gotta worry about. So I'm just gonna be moving my flyers around. Do you move? You do move. So let's have you kill an Armor Knight. Pew! Pew, pew, pew.
And this is such a nice unit to have.
She's so good. Here's our other lovely couple. Let's do a little Danceroony. Danceroony. Hopefully we'll get them to B support after this map. Oh, right. We also get a couple other strong units. Some enemies. The enemy.
The enemy.
Pew!
Objective, have Weeb escape.
Yes, have Weeb escape. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is I didn't have rooms for Sakura because fucking Kaden was taking up a spot that could have been Sakura's, so that's unfortunate because it means my only healing is Hinoka, who I also want to fly. I guess theoretically I could have not had Silas paired up with Hinoka, but I do like the possibility of, because like this guy, being able to like one round him with Silas at any point I choose feels nice. Right now I kind of wish I had Sakura instead though, if I'm being honest. Because yeah, that's not going to be enough. Whoopsie doopsie. I guess we dance.
What if... Yeah.
And
Stuck with only E rank devs.
I've got 8 magic. Maybe I should have given Uboro tonics and healing items. That would have been nice.
Eh.
Anyway, this is Kaze attack number 1. Wait, what if I... Wait, no, not swap. Oh, that's so much damage. Oh, that's so much damage. He takes...
Look at that.
No, I meant he takes 22.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna take 22.
I mean, but he'll have guard gauge for at least one person. I mean, he's not taking it, because he kills the guy. But, in terms of...
What a good first impression.
Right? And his crit quote is just him laughing about murder. I like this man. I like this man a lot.
Is there a chance he's going to suffer from success if that Cavalier goes first?
Oh, almost certainly. I mean, we could do this, right?
Could choke the point with Takumi.
Like, maybe unironically a good idea.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I know you want to get the points with Kaze, though.
I do, but he needs to attack 4 people.
Yeah, we got time.
I think we've got time. Because the other thing, you pointed this out during preps, right? Because the thief will drop multiple items, if I let him open the chest, I can just have either this pair or this pair kill him on the same turn that Weeb escapes. By the way, since these guys are like a bit of a problem, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put Weeb here, because then they'll see that they can reach Weeb sooner than anyone else. They'll run up this way, and then I'll run away, and they'll go back. Yeah, and I can infinitely bait them. Because, like, we didn't highlight them, but say hello to everyone's favorite Dread Fighter.
My boy, my man.
Oh, he's so good. Say hello to everyone's favorite Transrite Cotton Candy Hair.
Beast Killer.
It's so weird to see... Wait, okay. Why the fuck does Laszlo have his class skills, but Perry doesn't?
Because Laszlo's better.
I knew you were going to say that. I was setting you up for it. It's too easy. It's true, though. It is absolutely true, though. I think we just... Okay. Okay, so if we go here, no one that has bows can attack us, so we just murder.
Yeah, it's just highlighting that guy's handbacks.
Yeah, which he doesn't even have equipped because he's a scrub. Pew!
Pew!
Easy peasy.
One whole EXP.
We're never gonna get to what's it called? The aerial effective
Air superiority.
Air superiority, yes. Woo! Nice dodge.
Phew.
Oh, is Takumi gonna suffer from success because of Kaden?
Nah.
Oh, right, because they're attacking him. Oh, well, that's nice, because this gives us another Kaze combat, because he doesn't retaliate.
Oh, yeah, we could just run Kaze up at 1 range or something.
So look, now they're gonna go, I'm gonna go down here. So that they no longer run up. Because if they get too close up there, then it could be a problem for us escaping. So I don't want them to, like... I want to bait them back and forth, basically, right? Okay. I think we go here and separate. Just so we have access to both of them next turn. We attack with... Oh, do we have something... That's the most accurate, is the iron. He doesn't die even if he misses.
Yeah.
So we're now at 2 Kaze combats. Reminder, we need 4. That feels like such a big threshold to hit. But we can dance.
And then attack again.
Oh, fuck! Oh, that's the wrong one.
Womp womp. Kaze enemy face the armor knight. Stupid idea.
Well, let's test that. Attack of...
attack.
So that's with the steel lance, though. With the javelin, it would be 20 attack. So Kaze lives a 20 attack.
Well, he's probably going to steel lance Takumi instead of javelin Kaze, because Takumi won't counter.
Well, Takumi also survives a steel lance.
Yeah,
so
that'll also work.
We'll just do it on player face. And we can attack so I no longer have to like attack with sting, right? I can attack with iron, dance, attack with iron, that's 4. Which one of you, you're the guy who opens the chest, but you're not gonna get it next turn. But I think we just end like that. Oh, he is attacking Kaze.
Oh, wow. I guess he sees he can do more potential damage.
Yeah, maybe that's... I don't know what it would be that would cause him to do that.
Maybe it's like a percent thing. Like, maybe it sees that it can do, like, a lot of Kaze's HP in a single attack.
It could be something to do with the fact that the AI loves, Oh, well that's... I don't want you to get the kill, though. Oh, wait. What if... Okay. I'm about to do something crazy.
Wouldn't that be our 4th combat, though?
Would it? Oh, it would. I still want to do it.
Sure. What's it gonna hurt?
We're on our way to shove.
Well,
I'm getting there.
Uh-huh. Look at this unit. Oh, I thought you were gonna let her enemy phase.
No, because she would not, like, get credit for that. Because he would attack her from 2 range, right?
Oh, true. He would just fight with javelin.
Okay, so now this is the guy, right? So he opens the chest next turn. We can kill with Reina. So we fly up and we get ready to escape.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure there's nothing else worth getting on this entire map.
Nah. Other than, like, bragging rights for...
yeah, it's just some EXP.
Eating the... Oh no, the Draco Shield. I love Draco Shields.
I love Draco Shields too. They go really great with my favorite samurai, Ryoma. Do we disrespect? Oh.
That is 76 hit.
Yeah, we don't disrespect. Oh, that's also not
That's
great.
70. Stand on the Dragon Vein spot.
Wait, what if we...
Or that'll work too.
Switch attack.
He doesn't double. Saizo
This
broken?
could be a problem.
Oh wait, Hinoka can finish.
Oh yeah, she can. Right, she can. How much does...
Like,
well, let's check her accuracy. Attack. Oh, she can just kill.
Yeah, so if you feel like feeding the kill to one or the other, and then you have the other one as a backup. The Falcon Knight outfit looks so cool.
I guess theoretically I should have tried to kill it. Well, no, the only... Because, like, she would get one experience, Reina, right? So the only person who, like, really could have benefited was, Saizo. So, I guess I'll say retroactively, the big brain was I was hoping Hinoka would miss at least once so that I could feed it to Saizo. That's the big brain. I'll say that retroactively.
I guess we went this whole time without talking about the Dragon Vein gimmick.
I don't even remember what it is.
I think it just breezes over the whole map.
Oh, so it's worthless because then everyone can charge you and you die. Okay, cool. Thanks, Birthright. Very nice.
Good times.
Hell yeah, motherfucker. Hell yeah. I even made a separate support slot. I even made a separate... You can see. I even made a separate save slot in case the support didn't make it to where I want it. Because I was like, I think I figured it out. But I don't know I figured it out. So I made like a separate one. So if I had to replay, I could replay and I don't lose, right? But no. I knew it was 4 attacks. I'm a fucking genius. I love this shit. Oh.
Very well done.
Okay. Jacob. To celebrate our first happy couple... Would you do me the honor of pairing with me for a dramatic reading? You be Kaze, because he's the boy. I'll be Rinkah, because she's the girl. And we can do this in our most dramatic of voices.
Sure, why not?
Alright. You have your lines.
Hello.
You again? Off to another load of sweats to drop off? I already fucked up. I'm not a theater kid.
This couldn't have gone better. No. There is something I wish to discuss with you.
Discuss?
You look disappointed. Perhaps you were craving more sweets?
Ugh.
I suspected as much. Well then, our discussion can wait. First, we must find you some treats.
No, that's okay. You are not responsible for my stomach, you know. I'm sure this would be much, like, make sense if we'd read the other supports, but this feels out of fucking nowhere, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Don't worry, I've read the supports. Yes, but I like making sure you are content. If I could have it my way, you'd never suffer from anything ever again.
That's a little weird. I can take care of myself, Kaze. Have you looked at your fucking stats, Rinkah? I don't think you can.
She missed a 94 a few minutes ago. I don't think she can take care of herself.
Rinkah, honey, let Kaze protect you, okay?
I know, but I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm in love with you. ... What? I love you, Rinkah. I wish to be your partner in all things.
So that's why you've been bringing me all this candy.
Yes and no. I'd like to think I'd have acted the same way, even if I didn't love you. But I can't deny that I took a particular pleasure in helping you as a result. And I know a part of me was happy that you kept your sweet tooth a secret. Because it meant I could do something special for you.
Kaze.
I'm sorry. I have acted dishonorably.
Cut the dutiful ninja crap, Kaze. You've done no such thing. And I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing being with you. Wow, that's a very tepid response. Sure, yeah, why not? Okay, this relationship is going to last like a week. Like,
yeah.
Will you go out with me? Sure. Yeah, why not? What?
I see. So then you have no strong feelings for me? Perhaps you should forget I said anything. I do not wish to pressure you into something you are indifferent to. Wow, Chad Kaze for noticing that she just didn't care in return.
Yeah, actually, like, okay, I take back my criticism. Like, yeah. No, you big dumb oaf! Are you really gonna make me spell it out for you? Fine! I love you too! And I wanna be with you, you gorgeous dastard! Okay, Rinkah, I think you might need to take a lesson in direct communication, because that is not at all what you were saying! That is not at all what you were saying! Now, can we please move on?
Well, okay then. So, what do we do now?
Fade to black. Midori paralogue time. You could start by rounding me up another sack of sweets. Also, I said sweats earlier, and it's gonna bother me if I don't acknowledge it. I definitely said sweats earlier at some point during this. And I like to believe that Kaze's courting ritual is just bringing a big old bucket of sweat to Rinkah, and he's like, this is all the sweat that I had on the battlefield stopping you from fucking dying.
As you wish, my love.
Oh, we don't even get a cringy staring at the I guess that's only for the avatar.
Yeah, that's only the avatar S rank.
Because it's like first person dating simulator. Well, that's coming up soon. Only 2 more chapters, so be excited.
True love always wins in the end.
Not for Silas. He has been waiting for Corin to return his affections for so long. Oh, Silas. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.